deciding to first kill myself. Why don't I start looking for another job? I'm the type of person, if I want to achieve something, I will look like, okay, so you said to work at Google, they need lips like maroon. I will go and buy red maroon. That's me. It can really like drain you sometimes. But can we try, instead of, if it's not spiritual, because spiritual things, I will just advise you to pray. Or if you have those pastors, there are people who are anointed. Pray, call your mom, someone you trust, call someone you trust, pray together, try to also pray. Because sometimes there are depths that people go with, I'm still talking about this killing issue. This is what we've started here, to brutally honest with Wahinya Abia. What did you think it will be? But I will start roasting you soon, guys, especially ladies. I'm not ladies' favorite, I know that. I don't fight physically, but I fight a lot with, especially me, people I live with. I fight a lot because I don't know how to sugarcoat anything. I'm brutally honest. It's this, okay, mumesemaje tufanye hivi, sawa tufanye hivi. So if this one is not me, I don't know how to. Sasa tukani, I'm sorry. We all have different personalities. And for me, as long as it's something good I'm doing and right, because I'm the type of person who strongly believe in what is good and what is not displeasing God. Because I know even if I lose in doing what pleases God, because He's my God, He will help me out. He will fight for me, no matter how long it takes. Anyway, we are not talking about that. We are talking about reason, like that can result to someone taking their life. Number one, maybe could be spiritual. You never know. Could be someone who, because they had their investigations going on, they want to confirm. That's why I told you this information is not, don't take it, don't regard it so highly, because we are not so sure. But apart from this, we've had such cases. That's why we're talking about it. And I took specifically that case because it's from my hometown. And I told you, I've been, someone I know, someone close to me, be it your cousin or someone you know, I've been directly affected from a loved one who suffered from depression. And it's only prayers that keep such people. Because they also reach to a point they want to kill themselves. They want to kill someone. That's why I told you on this other point of life, I take life seriously. I don't joke with life. I don't give a second doubt on life. I don't give anybody a second whatever to see someone who can joke with me, because they don't know my story. You don't know my story. I don't know your story. It's okay. But for me, I'm coming out. I'm sharing, guys. From my little stories, I'm sharing. Maybe 20 days. Guys, someone is calling me. So anyway, the first one we said is spiritual. So in such matters, that's why now I tell you, we are human, and that's why we die. So there's nothing we can do. So if you encounter someone who is going through such, please pray for them. Me, I've seen it work. Somebody texts me and tells me that I just feel like giving up in life, and I tell them, do this. Let's fast. I'll help you fast, even if just a day. Or if you can't fast, kneel down. Before you sleep, just put some worship. So kneel down. If you don't know how to pray, say Our Father, and then you finish with God. That Our Father was for that person, so you help them. That is spiritual. And if you're those type of, how do you call them? Barothi. There's a channel I've been watching of late about. It's called Barothi TV. No, Barothi Wathayo. There's this pastor. I don't know if Kefas. Yeah. Those are people who can deliver you. So if you're lucky enough to have such people and you know them, you can call. Even there's some deliverances that are done on call. Yeah, you can help such a person that way. So there's this other one that we can do it, and this is now where Wahinya Abia family comes in. The manageable ones. I've told you, like, try to tell this person. That's what you're told. When you have depression, I know the society, some of you can tell someone something thinking they will help you and they won't. So it's good also to have the right person. But mostly I recommend pastors or chief. Don't care if your chief is a drunkard. You know, you can tell your chief something about him, and then at night he drinks alcohol and he go in the village. I don't know if in town this is there, but in my village, there are people who test something and then they will drink, and at night, when people are sleeping, they will go and start talking about you. And in the morning, people will say, hey, Nyaru here, morning. That is the type of interesting things that you come to learn, to miss in life. Because the world is so fast growing and there's some things we really miss like those. Do you miss those days when drunkards would drink and start singing and giving out people's secrets? There's a guy, we don't say it here, my brother will beat me. He was a chief. Akikunywa. Leo mraile ng'ombe si ya kuangania. Araugire. Araugire with Machakos. I was a good toy. So that means if you stole someone's cows, they reported to me and they say they're going to bewitch you. Anyway, lighter note. Huh? So anyway, guys, remember, and this is the last one as I finish this introduction of Brutally Honest with Me. Remember when we started, I told you this. Even a class 1 kid can advise you. Never fear telling someone you trust anything you're going through, be it sexually, especially ladies. Be it a fight with your husband. You could go and share with someone about, hiya, it's this and this, and you get help. You could go to an innocent kid, you tell them something, they pray for you, funny prayers, but because she's innocent, you end up. Remember I told you, it's not about what you studied. Okay, sometimes studies really help, but nobody cannot help somebody in this life. Because back then, in ancient days, our parents used, because they were not studying, they were encouraging each other. Be a blessing to that person. If someone is going through something, and you see that thing is hard, and you know that if this person continues this way, this might lead to depression, and after depression, it might lead to, this person like even taking their lives. Try talking to these people. Try referring them to people, those women who like helping people in church. Let them say that, oh, I didn't tell you to go tell them. Tell them so they get help. After they recover, they will thank you. But save a life today. Save a life. So, in our next episode, inshallah, we shall talk about ladies' dependence. Ladies with dependency. Learning to look for your own money. If there's anything I yearned for when I was in Kenya, and the main reason is why I wanted to come here was to have my own money. I used to get tired asking for something. Okay, you can ask. It's borrowing, asking for help. It's encouraged, by the way. Even in people who have done psychology, it's encouraged. People who have done guidance counseling, you don't call it that way or how? But let me tell you, my mom used to tell me, no matter how little it is, please, even if your husband is the mayor of Qatar, most women, they have businesses. Even if it's beauty, what do you do best? You can see someone here, by the way, I see this Qatari. You find this person, maybe they have like 10 cars, they have nice cars, even sports car range, the husband is rich. But that woman has a salon. They have a salon, even they don't work, they don't even know about it, but they've employed like 2 Kenyans, 2 Ethiopians, 2 Indians, like that. They've imported even people to come and live there and work there. No matter what they get, even if after paying salary, they will remain with like 200. Of course, they don't even need it. Maybe even they will end up giving it out the way, like if they get security, they give you money. But that is a support system. You're busy, number one, and it helps you to concentrate. Like you're not all the time thinking about your husband. This man can kill you. We'll be talking about this, guys. We'll be talking about this, and it's something I've been thinking for a very long time. My little stories is still ongoing. I I still want to go around Qatar. I want to do the road trips, and then I sit down and I tell you a story from my younger self, and it's so beautiful. I feel like it's so beautiful because some of the stories I have in me, like that one I did. If you've not watched the alcohol story, please go and watch. That story is something that used to really disturb. But when I talked about it, you feel like it's therapy. And that's why I'm loving YouTube, because me, I'm not lying. Most of the things I'm saying are true life history. Yeah. So I feel like it's therapy. And then you find, if you talk about something, your friend reaches to you who was there and they clarify things to you, and it's so beautiful. So guys, I'm going to close it here. I told you someone is really calling me. They are angry. It's official. And guys, don't forget to pray. Don't kill yourself. And main thing I want, please, if you're my fan for real, don't be the type of person who discourages others or spreads someone hardships. If someone entrusts you with what they're going through, do you know how hard it is for someone to come out? Me, before I trust you with what I'm going through, guys, I think it's only my bishop I just say anything. If someone entrusts you, stop spreading that person. You better not talk to someone than crush them. If you don't like me, don't talk to me, but don't crush me. Because you don't know my story, you don't know what I'm going through. Everybody's fighting their own battles. So learn to try help someone. If you can't, you have a bishop. Even text your bishop, tell them, I want to take this number, chat this person, I want like that. Give them that. Me, that's what I do mostly. I text someone I know. There's some bishops, there's some pastors who don't like follow up. There are others who are blessed with follow up. Even if that person is not from your church, even if that person you only see them on YouTube and you see they can help, take the number, talk, give to them. You don't know, you'll save a life. Now imagine those are 3 young boys. And now a mother. There are some kids looking for a mother. They don't have. There are some mothers looking for children. They don't have. They don't get. Can you extend democracy? I believe that's all about. I'm very political, but not on everything. And I believe that's what they call democracy. Freedom of expression, freedom of choice. So when someone expresses themselves, give them the freedom to express themselves. Help them. Let's embrace humanity, guys. The reason why we have justice system in democracy is is because justice protects humanity and everything on it. Justice does not only even that's why you see that we have activists for animals, for cats. There's that activism going on about cats. Get us out of the mill. Okay, dogs, get us out of the mill. Dogs do not know how to speak, but human is speaking on their behalf. There's a time in Kenya we had poachers. They really would kill the elephants for the horns because I hear they're very expensive. And elephants do not know how to speak, but the activists who came up, who rose up and fought for it, and it has reduced by a very huge number. Can you be an activist for that person who's going through depression, who's going through that hard situation at the moment? Because you will save that person, not because they talk, but because you decided to be that activist in protecting that person. And sometimes you could be thinking of protecting one person, and maybe you're protecting a whole generation, and God will reward you for that. That's humanity. Okay, guys? So I'm going to close it here. I'm behaving like my bishop. My bishop ends a sermon 20 times. Okay guys, wapendwa, mara ya mwisho sasa tutasoma kitabu cha Yeremia. So anyway, guys, welcome to Brutally Honest with Ohinya Abia. I told you I'm a Kikuyu, I'm half caste, and the Kikuyu has the better fit of me. So when I say brutally honest, welcome to Brutally Honest.